So, I'm back, and you might be wondering, well, where have I been? And well, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I have been playing this game called Genshin Impact. And for a week and a half, I've been enjoying the game, you know? I'm currently in Liyue, all this and that, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. What I'm here to talk about is the anniversary rewards. So, I played Genshin for two reasons. A really good friend of mine wanted me to try it, and it was the upcoming anniversary. And COD just had theirs. Well, COD's about to have their second year anniversary around October 10th, if I'm not mistaken, because that's the day it was released. I think I'm not sure, but the season is its anniversary season, and so far the rewards in COD are amazing. Right, you get so many free things for just the tiniest amount of effort and this and that. They just basically give it out for free, which is what an anniversary should be. It should be rewarding all of the players, free to play or pay to win or whatnot, right? It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if you bought in-game items or if you haven't, right? Because you've played the game for like about a year, right? And at least the game company should give something back to its players, which is what MiHoYo failed to do. And honestly, as a new player, I mean, I kind of do care, but then at the same time, I didn't really buy, I didn't really buy anything. I didn't buy any in-store purchases from the game, so I didn't buy any primo gems from it, right? But the people who do, I feel bad for them. Yeah, Tash already made a video about this, right? But I'm the type of person who also likes to cover stupid stuff like this because it's hilarious. I mean, it's really unfortunate, but then at the same time, it's funny at how these big company corporations that have made at least minimum a million, more than like 50 million, because like from what I've heard, like MiHoYo made $1 billion off of Genshin, which is just insane. But the fact that they've made that much and give like at least 10 polls on like the ban, and at least 10 polls on something, it's just sad. I mean, it's still a gacha game. It is like an RPG open world, so I get it. It's a free game as well. So maybe they aren't obligated to give us something. But for the people who spend, for the people who buy stuff there monthly, like the Blessing of the Vulcan Moon, I think that's what it's called. Like you get 90 primo gems every day, which amounts up to 3,000 if I'm correct. The people who buy the battle passes and all that there. And for the people who just generally spend money on the game, they should at least get something, alright? Like if you don't, if MiHoYo doesn't want to give the free-to-play players as much rewards for the anniversary, then so be it. They aren't obligated to, right? Right? Like some people may complain about that, but they aren't obligated, and we don't really deserve it, do we? But for the people who do, who did spend their own money, they should at least get something, right? Or how do I say this? For the other people as well, like in the community events, there's an event for you to win, primo gems and a mouse if you're a cosplayer or you're also like a fan artist, but only a select few as well, and it's only 100 primo gems. Like imagine you master it, like you spending like several hours, maybe even days on an art piece, only to win like 100 primo gems or like a mouse, or like you're there cosplaying, right? Like you work so hard on your costume, and you spend like a day or two trying to just make it look really good, right? And you also work on your makeup, all this and that, right? And you try to take like the best photos you can, and then only for you to win like what, 100 primo gems or a mouse pad or a mouse. I actually forgot what rewards, but that's like so little. Like at least give them Genshin merch, like official ones, and maybe like I don't know, 500 primo gems at the minimum for like their hard work, right? Like I get it, it's such a good game, and like there's no other game on it on the market, but the fact that they did this is just really depressing, and it shows. It really shows, because if you if you look at like the Genshin Impact YouTube channel, they lost so many subscribers, and not only that. On the Play Store, the reviews are just god-awfully low. Like, people went ham. Like, Genshin Impact has like one of the most active fan bases. I've genuinely wanted to deep dive onto that, but I was too obsessed with COD. But since I got a little bored with it and decided to explore, yeah, like it's just really unfortunate how they managed to like mess up this badly, you know. Like, I get it's a free-to-play game, but then they aren't obligated to give us stuff, but at least give back to the community who does actually support the game through either money or advertising, you know? Like, the YouTuber, I remember seeing this video about, you know, Genshin Impact basically bribing YouTubers or streamers to stream Genshin Impact, and they'll give them primo gems on their account. And now, you can't really be mad at that, okay? Because that's alright. You know, they primo gems for free advertising. It doesn't sound that bad of a deal. And like, as a streamer, that's basically free primo gems, or as a YouTuber, it's free primo gems because, you know, you're already doing that. So they're just giving it to you for free, so you don't really lose out on anything, do you now, right? So it's basically them coming to you for, you know, for benefits. But another thing is that, you know, basically for the people who haven't spent any money on the game, like, I can understand why you're mad. You know, I'm not personally, because I'm probably a new player and don't really know how important it is to, you know, have more rewards. But for you players who have been playing for a year, like free-to-play accounts for like over a year, I can understand if you're mad, because, you know, compared to other gacha games, this is like by far the worst, like, amount of, like, the worst, like, anniversary. They just give you like for the entire week, right? You have to like log in consecutively for an entire week just to get 10 pulls on the newer banner, either the weapon or the character banner. Like that, you have to wait that long just to pull 10 times, and only 10 times, and that's all you get, right? But at the same time, they aren't really obligated to give you stuff, right? Or maybe we're being too greedy, but then at the same time, I do understand that you've been playing the game for a year, you've been loyal to it, you've probably suggested the game to countless people, so you probably helped the game in some way. You know, you probably suggested it to somebody who can spend money on the game, and I can understand that. But yeah, that's really all I've gotta say. I just wanted to cover this one because, you know, I really like Genshin now, and my friends are probably like thinking I'm weird for covering something like this. You guys probably think it's weird that I'm covering something like this because I'm a CoD mobile YouTuber. Well, yeah, I do other stuff. Come on, let me enjoy this. And yeah, all right. See you guys later, I guess.